Chosen one, listen closely. This is not a message for the casual heart, nor for those content with ordinary days. This word comes for you, the one who has endured seasons of waiting, the one whose spirit has been tested through scarcity, uncertainty, and unseen trials. Right now, the air around you feels charged with anticipation. It's as if heaven itself is holding its breath, preparing to release a torrent of blessing that has been reserved just for you. You may have wondered why doors stayed closed, why resources seemed scarce, or why opportunities felt like they slipped through your fingers. Every delay, every silence, every moment when the world seemed heavy on your shoulders, it has all been preparation. God has been shaping you, refining your faith and orchestrating circumstances so that when the moment comes, the overflow cannot be contained. This is your season of transition. The era of lack, limitation, and waiting is coming to an end. What you have long prayed for, what you have labored and hoped for in secret, and is about to be revealed in a way that will astonish you. You will experience a divine release that will not only change your circumstances, but transform your very soul. You will see the invisible become visible. You will witness doors opening that you never imagined existed and favor pouring into your life in a way that feels almost surreal. But hear me carefully, this moment is sacred. It is not for the faint-hearted or the indifferent. Heaven is calling, and the call demands your attention, your readiness, and your unwavering faith. There is a purpose behind every delay, every obstacle, and every season of waiting you have endured. And now God is about to unveil the reason why. In this message, you will understand the depth of this divine season. You will see the signs, comprehend the hidden meanings, and grasp the instructions that will guide you into the fullness of what has been promised. Your eyes will be opened, your faith strengthened, and your heart emboldened. The overflow is coming, and nothing in the heavens or on the earth can prevent it. So prepare yourself, chosen one. Lean in. Hear every word with the urgency it carries. For what you are about to receive is not just a blessing, it is the fulfillment of your divine assignment. The voice you are about to hear is not of man nor of fleeting circumstance. It is the voice of heaven itself. It is the gentle yet commanding whisper that has guided you even when you could not see the path ahead. Every moment of doubt, every night of silent prayer, every tear that fell unseen, it has all been witnessed, recorded, and cherished by the one who knows you completely. God is not distant. He is not unaware of your struggles. Every season of waiting was a divine appointment, every closed door a hidden blessing in disguise. What you perceive as delay, heaven knows is perfect timing. There is a rhythm to your journey, a sacred choreography that only the Almighty can conduct. And now that rhythm is reaching its crescendo. The overflow you have longed for is aligned with His timing, and His hand is moving to release it. You may feel an inner stirring right now, a quiet recognition, a warmth in your chest, a pulse of hope rising from deep within. That is not coincidence. That is the signal of the Spirit moving, calling you to awareness, to readiness, to expectancy. It is the invisible hand of God preparing the soil of your heart for the abundance that is about to be poured forth. He is saying, do not despise the preparation. Do not underestimate the refining. I have been at work even in what seemed like nothing. All that you have endured, all that you have believed in, silence it has been for this precise hour. I am bringing forth what I have spoken, what I have promised, and what I have ordained in eternity before the foundations of the world. There is a sacred intimacy in this moment. God is not merely orchestrating events, He is engaging with your spirit. You are not alone. Every detail of your life has been a conversation with Him, every trial, a message, every waiting period, a classroom for your faith. And now those lessons converge. Every scar, every struggle, every unanswered question is becoming a testimony of His faithfulness. In the coming revelation, you will see that the seasons were never wasted, that the challenges were never random, and that the scarcity was never permanent. You will recognize the hand of God in the unseen, the meticulous planning behind what appears accidental, and the divine love that has carried you through the storms. The overflow is not merely material, it is spiritual, emotional, and eternal. It is the manifestation of purpose, of destiny, of the calling embedded in your soul. Take a deep breath and feel this presence now. Allow the Spirit to impress upon your heart that this is real, that this is happening, and that nothing can hinder what God has ordained. What you are about to hear is not just prophecy, it is confirmation. It is the divine introduction to the season of your life, where every lack is replaced with abundance, where every closed door is replaced with a wide-open pathway, and where every whispered promise is shouted into fulfillment. Now hear this. A new season is arriving, one that will overturn the limitations you have known. The season of lack of closed doors, of postponed dreams, it is coming to a decisive end. God is orchestrating a release that is both visible and invisible, tangible and spiritual. Imagine rivers of light breaking through storm clouds, filling valleys that were once barren, bringing life to places that were dry and desolate. This is the imagery of your breakthrough. This is what is being prepared for you. The prophecy is personal. It is not generic. It is tailored for your life, your struggles, and your calling. You have walked through seasons of waiting. Yet now the heavens are shifting on your behalf. Doors that have remained closed are beginning to sway, hinges creaking with the pressure of divine timing. Opportunities that seemed out of reach are now aligning themselves with your path, and favor is moving in ways that are both mysterious and undeniable. The forces of delay and limitation are losing their grip. See yourself standing in a place of abundance. The air around you is charged with divine energy. Light spills over every shadow, illuminating corners of your life that have been hidden. Your efforts, your prayers, your faithfulness, even when unseen, are now the catalysts for this overflow. The prophecy reveals that what was once scarce will now be abundant. What was once delayed will now arrive. What was once hidden will now be revealed. You may begin to notice shifts in unexpected ways. Conversations that once went nowhere will now open doors. Connections that seemed ordinary will suddenly carry divine purpose. Opportunities will appear with synchronicity so precise that you cannot deny the hand of God. And it will feel overwhelming not because it is too much, but because it is exactly what your heart was created to receive. Yet there is a divine mystery in this revelation. While the abundance is coming, it will not always arrive in the way you expect. Sometimes God's provision is disguised as challenges, as detours, or as moments of pause. But every twist, every turn, every sudden interruption carries purpose. The overflow is not only about material blessing, it is about spiritual elevation. It is designed to expand your capacity to receive, to teach patience, to cultivate gratitude, and to align your heart with the rhythm of divine timing. The prophecy is also a call to action. This is not a passive season. You are invited to participate, to step into your role as co-creator with heaven. Faith, obedience, and spiritual alignment are the keys that unlock the fullness of this release. Your prayers, your diligence, your readiness, they all become instruments that amplify the impact of God's provision. Visualize this moment. Picture the unseen barriers dissolving the scarcity, evaporating the clouds, parting to reveal a sky full of stars. Each star is a promise, a blessing, a divine affirmation of your identity and purpose. And in this vision, understand that the overflow is already in motion. It is moving toward you, unseen but unstoppable, like a river carving through mountains to reach the ocean. So brace yourself for the arrival. Open your heart fully. Prepare your mind and stand ready to walk into a season where abundance is no longer optional. It is guaranteed. The prophecy is not a distant hope. It is a present reality in the making, and the signs are already appearing in ways too precise to ignore. The release you are about to experience is not merely a change in circumstance. It is a divine lesson woven into the fabric of your soul. Every season of waiting, every moment of lack, every challenge you have faced carries a profound spiritual principle. Life, when aligned with heaven, is never random. It is a tapestry of purpose stitched together with divine intention. This season of overflow is the culmination of those lessons, a manifestation of faith matured and endurance refined. Consider the river that has carved its path through solid rock. At first, the water seems weak, almost insignificant against the immovable stone. Yet over time, persistence meets purpose. The river does not resist the obstacles. It flows around, over, and sometimes under, until it transforms the landscape entirely. Your life has been like that river. Every delay, every moment of seeming stagnation has been shaping your character, forming the contours of your faith and preparing you to receive what was always destined for you. Abundance in this season is more than material wealth, it is spiritual elevation. The overflow represents a release of divine favor, a manifestation of God's alignment in your life. It is a sign that you are in rhythm with His timing, that your obedience and patience are being rewarded, and that your spirit is ready for the next level of destiny. This is why it feels personal, intimate, and even overwhelming. You are standing at the intersection of preparation and fulfillment, and the universe is bending in response to your faithfulness. Every trial you endured carries symbolic meaning. The seasons of emptiness are like fertile soil, silent, unseen, but rich with potential. The moments when doors remained closed were the preparation of a foundation unseen but essential, ensuring that when abundance arrives, it will stand securely. The scarcity you experienced was not a punishment. It was an invitation to deepen your trust in God's provision, to refine your perspective, and to strengthen your spiritual muscles for the tasks ahead. Faith is the lens through which this season is understood. Without faith, abundance can be mistaken for coincidence, delay, for rejection, and opportunity for luck. But with faith, every moment aligns into a narrative of divine orchestration. You begin to see that nothing was wasted, that every hardship served a purpose, and that your endurance is now the very vehicle through which the overflow arrives. Faith allows you to recognize God's fingerprints on every seemingly ordinary event, revealing the sacred design behind your journey. Transformation is another key principle of this season. The overflow is not just about receiving, it is about becoming. It will elevate your capacity, refine your heart, and expand your spirit. You will not merely gain external blessings, you will internalize divine wisdom. Like gold refined in fire, your character will be purified and strengthened, ready to carry the weight of destiny and responsibility. Abundance comes with responsibility, and the universe measures readiness as carefully as it measures desire. Consider the metaphor of doors opening. Each door represents an opportunity, a blessing, or a divine assignment. When one door remained closed, it was not denial. It was a directional force steering you toward the door that was perfect for this season. And now, as doors begin to open, they reveal pathways aligned with purpose, leading not only to prosperity, but to spiritual elevation. Every open door is a testament to your endurance. Every threshold, a symbol of your readiness, and every step forward, a demonstration of divine timing at work. Your journey through storms, shadows, and silence has prepared you for this clarity. You are now entering a season where spiritual principles meet tangible reality. Light meets darkness, effort meets reward, patience meets fulfillment. Understanding this depth allows you to embrace the overflow with humility, gratitude, and awe, recognizing that it is not merely yours to receive, but a gift to steward wisely. This is why the season is sacred. The principles embedded in your journey, faith, patience, endurance, transformation, and alignment, are eternal. The overflow you will receive is a reflection of your spiritual readiness, proof that God's timing is perfect, and a revelation that the unseen hand of heaven has been orchestrating your life with precision. By understanding these spiritual truths, you can walk confidently into this new season, ready to receive, ready to grow, and ready to fulfill the purpose for which you were created. Even now, subtle whispers of the coming season are appearing all around you. The universe has a way of sending signals to those who are attentive, and God speaks in ways both quiet and undeniable. These signs are confirmations that the overflow is already in motion, aligning with your life and your faith. You may have noticed them and not yet realized their significance. Pay close attention, for these confirmations are the fingerprints of heaven on your journey. One sign may come as a sudden sense of peace in the midst of uncertainty. Perhaps you have been worried, anxious, or doubting, and yet a quiet calm descends upon your spirit. This peace is not ordinary. It is divine, a reassurance that what has been promised is already on its way. It is as if the universe itself is whispering, "Prepare, for the blessing is coming." Another sign appears in timing. Opportunities that once seemed distant may now arrive with perfect synchronicity. Conversations, messages, or chance encounters occur at the exact moment they are needed. These moments are not random. They are God arranging pathways and connections to align with your destiny. Pay attention to coincidences. They are rarely accidental when heaven is at work. You may also notice increased clarity in your intuition. Decisions that once felt confusing now become clear, and you instinctively know the right direction to take. This heightened perception is a confirmation that your spirit is attuned to God's timing. Your inner compass has been calibrated through the trials you endured, guiding you toward the blessings that await. Financial or material signs may begin to emerge. Perhaps unexpected resources appear, gifts are offered, or opportunities arise to expand your provision. These are not simply lucky breaks. They are tangible confirmations that the season of lack is ending. Every token, every blessing, every unexpected favor is a messenger of the larger overflow that is on its way. Nature itself can also provide confirmation. A sudden rainbow, a striking sunrise, or the quiet of an unusually calm day may catch your attention. These moments, though fleeting, carry symbolic weight, reminding you that God's presence is with you, and that creation itself celebrates the promises being fulfilled in your life. Finally, look for alignment in relationships and community. Support, encouragement, and guidance may appear from unexpected sources. People who enter your life now are often placed as divine instruments to confirm your path, to offer insight, or to participate in the unfolding of your destiny. Recognize these signs and respond with faith. Each one is an affirmation that what you have been waiting for is near. They are subtle confirmations, yet profound. They do not shout, but they speak in ways the heart understands. When you see them, know that heaven is declaring your readiness, your worthiness, and the certainty of the abundance that is coming. Stay attentive, stay aware, and embrace each sign with gratitude. They are the roadmap, the assurance, and the herald of the overflow that is prepared to enter your life. As the season of overflow approaches, it is important to recognize that challenges may still appear along your path. These are not setbacks or punishments. They are divine tests, carefully designed to refine your spirit and strengthen your readiness. The unseen obstacles you encounter are part of the preparation. They measure your endurance, test your faith, and ensure that when the blessings arrive, your heart and mind are fully aligned with God's purpose. Some challenges may feel like resistance from the world around you. Opportunities may seem delayed. Communication may falter, or circumstances may appear to push against your progress. These moments are often the hidden work of spiritual refinement. Like gold being purified in fire, your faith is being tested to ensure it is genuine, unwavering, and capable of sustaining the abundance that is coming. Other challenges may arise from within yourself. Doubt, fear, or hesitation can emerge just when the path seems clear. These internal struggles are part of the refining process. They ask you to anchor your trust in God's timing, to remember that the unseen hand of heaven is orchestrating every detail. The mind may question, but the Spirit knows the truth. Every trial is temporary, every obstacle is surmountable, and every delay has a divine purpose. You may also encounter opposition from forces you cannot see. The enemy, aware of the blessings prepared for you, may attempt to discourage, distract, or divert you. But remember this, no external power can cancel what God has ordained. Every challenge that arises is permitted to test your resolve, not to thwart your destiny. Standing firm in faith is the shield that deflects these invisible attacks, allowing you to continue forward with confidence. It is essential to approach these challenges with perspective. Rather than viewing them as obstacles, see them as sacred training. Each trial strengthens your endurance, sharpens your discernment, and deepens your spiritual insight. The difficulties you face today are the foundation of your strength tomorrow. They are the measures of your commitment, the preparation for your stewardship of abundance, and the evidence that your heart is being aligned with divine timing. Even in the face of these challenges, you are not alone. The Spirit surrounds you, guiding, sustaining, and reminding you of the promises that await. The key is persistence, patience, and unwavering faith. Endure the trials with hope, recognizing that the overflow will not come to those who give up, but to those who remain steadfast, who continue to walk faithfully even when the path seems uncertain. Remember, the hidden challenges are temporary, but the lessons and strength gained are eternal. Each difficulty navigated with faith becomes a testament to your resilience and a step closer to the fullness of what God has prepared. Your perseverance now ensures that when abundance arrives, you will be ready not just to receive it, but to honor it with wisdom, gratitude, and spiritual alignment. Now it is time to prepare. The overflow that is coming is powerful, but it requires readiness on your part. Heaven is calling you to align, to focus, and to step into this season with intention. These instructions are not burdens. They are sacred guidance, pathways to empowerment, and keys to unlocking the fullness of what has been prepared for you. First, cultivate your faith daily. Speak words of belief over your life. Remind yourself each morning that the scarcity you experienced was temporary and that the abundance is already in motion. Faith is not passive. It is an active choice to see beyond the present, to trust the unseen, and to anchor your hope in God's timing. Every affirmation of trust strengthens the spiritual pathway for the blessings to flow. Next, embrace gratitude. Gratitude is the magnet that draws abundance closer. Thank God for what you have, even in moments of lack, and recognize that every trial has prepared you for this moment. Gratitude opens your heart and aligns your spirit with divine favor. Begin to see every small provision, every answered prayer, and every opportunity as evidence that the larger promises are already in motion. Prioritize obedience. God's instructions are often subtle, but He asks you to follow them faithfully. Whether it is a step of kindness, a word spoken in encouragement, a financial decision, or a change in your habits, alignment with His guidance multiplies the effectiveness of the blessing. Obedience positions you to receive without resistance, making the flow of provision natural and unhindered. Guard your heart and mind. During this season, distractions may arise, doubts, fears, or voices that attempt to sway your focus. Protect your inner life through prayer, meditation, and the study of divine wisdom. The overflow is not just material, it is spiritual, emotional, and relational. Your mindset is the vessel through which the abundance will move. Keep it clean, focused, and receptive. Take decisive action. While God is orchestrating the timing, you are called to walk in faith-inspired movement. Opportunities may appear subtly, requiring courage to step forward. Decisions may feel challenging, yet each move taken in alignment with divine instruction accelerates the manifestation of the promises. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Create it through obedience, diligence, and readiness. Practice generosity. The overflow you are entering is amplified when it flows through a heart willing to give. Share your time, resources, wisdom, and encouragement. Acts of generosity are spiritual multipliers, opening doors for even greater abundance, while aligning you with the heart of God. Giving positions you to receive, creating a cycle of blessing that touches both your life and the lives of others. Reflect daily. Take time to acknowledge your journey, noting the signs, confirmations, and moments of growth. Reflection allows clarity and reinforces alignment with the divine plan. Record your prayers, your insights, and your gratitude. This practice not only tracks your progress, but amplifies your awareness of the blessings in motion. Finally, remain steadfast in hope. Even if challenges appear, trust that every delay, every test, and every trial serves a higher purpose. Hope is your anchor. It allows you to maintain focus, persevere through unseen challenges, and remain fully prepared to receive the fullness of the promises. These divine instructions are simple, yet profound. Faith, gratitude, obedience, protection, decisive action, generosity, reflection, and hope. These are your tools, your spiritual armor, and your roadmap. As you integrate them into daily life, the overflow moves closer. The unseen becomes visible, and the blessings prepared for you unfold with power and precision. Step forward now, with confidence, knowing that each action you take in alignment with heaven accelerates the fulfillment of your destiny. This is your sacred responsibility, your divine empowerment, and your personal invitation to fully embrace the abundance that has been waiting for you. As you step into this season of abundance, know this: you are not alone. The same hand that has guided you through seasons of scarcity now surrounds you with divine protection. It is a shield against fear, doubt, and every force that might attempt to divert or discourage you. God's presence is a fortress, a sanctuary, and a constant companion, ensuring that nothing can prevent the fullness of what has been prepared for you. Imagine a radiant light surrounding you, a luminous barrier that no darkness can penetrate. Every word of doubt, every whisper of fear, every attempt to sow confusion is repelled. This protection is not passive. It is active, vigilant, and unyielding. It moves with you, guarding your spirit, your mind, and your heart. You are safe in this sacred moment, enveloped by the unseen but tangible hand of God. Even the challenges you face now are tempered by divine oversight. Every obstacle, every hidden trial, every circumstance that tests your patience is accompanied by a measure of guidance, support, and reassurance. You are never abandoned. Heaven's watchful eye ensures that each step you take, even in uncertainty, is within the perimeter of protection. Your journey is further secured through the alignment of spiritual forces. Angels, messengers of light, are dispatched to guard your path, to guide you through unseen corridors of opportunity, and to intervene when necessary. These forces are attentive, responsive, and deeply aware of the promises spoken over your life. Their presence ensures that you can move forward boldly, trusting that the obstacles in your path are temporary, and that the fulfillment of God's word is inevitable. Divine assurance also comes through your inner knowing. That quiet, steady confidence you feel, the deep sense that everything will work together for your good, is not imagination. It is confirmation from God. It is a spiritual whisper that says, "I am with you. I have prepared this season. You are secure. You are ready." Allow this assurance to anchor your heart, especially when external circumstances seem uncertain. Remember, protection and provision go hand in hand. As the abundance begins to flow, your spirit remains fortified. Nothing can shake your foundation, no trial can overwhelm your faith, and no opposition can overcome your destiny. You are under divine watch, surrounded by a presence that is both comforting and powerful. Take comfort in this truth. Every step you take into the overflow is safeguarded. Every act of faith is shielded, and every blessing that is released toward you moves freely, because it is escorted by God's protection. You are secure, you are guided, and you are assured. Stand now in confidence, knowing that the same God who prepared your path orchestrated your trials, and promised this season also stands beside you. Nothing can prevent what is destined. Nothing can hinder what has been decreed, and nothing can overpower the love, power, and protection of the one who holds your life in his hands. Now envision the moment when the overflow fully arrives. This is not merely the opening of doors or the receipt of blessings. It is the transformation of your entire being. Your spirit refined through trials, your mind disciplined through patience, and your heart anchored in faith are all being elevated to receive what was always destined for you. The fullness of this season is not external alone. It is internal, profound, and eternal. You will notice a shift within yourself. The weight of waiting and scarcity will lift, replaced by clarity, confidence, and joy. Decisions that once caused hesitation will now feel instinctive. Opportunities that once seemed distant will now appear aligned and unmistakable. Your capacity to handle the blessings is being amplified, ensuring that the abundance you receive is sustainable, empowering, and transformative. Emotionally, you will experience a release. Relief will wash over you like rivers dissolving the drought in your soul. Joy will rise in moments both large and small, and gratitude will overflow in ways that feel almost tangible. This is a season where tears of struggle are replaced with tears of victory, where moments of despair give way to exaltation, and where every step forward confirms that your faith has been well placed. Spiritually, this transformation is even more profound. The overflow carries with it wisdom, discernment, and divine insight. What was once hidden becomes visible. What was once confusing becomes clear. Your understanding of God's timing, His methods, and His love deepens. You will see the patterns of your life, the significance of every trial, and the orchestration of every circumstance. The fullness of the blessing carries revelation as much as it carries provision. Relationships and community may also transform. People who were previously distant or misaligned will shift, some moving closer, others fading away as your path realigns with purpose. Supportive connections multiply, opportunities for mentorship and collaboration appear, and your influence begins to expand. You will recognize that abundance is not only for personal fulfillment, it is designed to ripple outward, touching others and creating a cycle of divine multiplication. Physically and materially, the overflow manifests in ways that sustain your life, your mission, and your calling. Resources appear to meet needs that were previously unmet. Doors open in careers, finances, and opportunities. Yet the most profound aspect of this transformation is not what you receive, it is who you become in the process. Your character, your integrity, your spiritual maturity, and your readiness are all elevated to match the blessing itself. This season is a declaration from heaven. The time of limitation has ended. The doors that were closed are now wide open, and the abundance being released is perfectly timed for your life. The transformation is both a reward and a preparation for the responsibilities, influence, and purpose that accompany the blessings. You will emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your divine assignment than ever before. Stand in awe of this truth. Feel it settle in your spirit. The overflow is real. It is unstoppable, and it is for you. Let the transformation take root fully. Let your heart expand with gratitude, and let your faith rise higher than ever. The season of your fulfillment is here, and it will leave an indelible mark on your life, your destiny, and the world around you. Take a deep breath and let this truth settle in your spirit. What has been hidden in you is rising. The gifts, the purpose, the divine favor, you are ready to receive it fully. To solidify this awakening, speak these affirmations aloud, claim them over your life, and let them resonate in every fiber of your being. Affirmation 1. I am aligned with God's perfect timing, and His purpose flows through me. Say it and feel the certainty it brings. Your steps are guided, and nothing will divert you from the path He has prepared. Affirmation 2. I am empowered by the hidden treasures within me, and they are now awakening. Let these words strengthen your spirit. Every talent, every gift, every divine seed is emerging in full power. Affirmation 3. I walk in divine protection, and no opposition can overpower me. Allow this truth to bring peace. Even in challenges, even in moments of uncertainty, God's presence surrounds you, guarding every step. Affirmation 4. I embrace my transformation and step boldly into my destiny. Feel the courage rising within you. The old limitations, the past doubts, the delays, they no longer hold sway. You are moving forward with confidence, faith, and clarity. Now receive this blessing. May the light of heaven shine upon your path. May every gift, talent, and calling that was hidden in your spirit be activated fully, bringing clarity, joy, and purpose to your life. May the storms you have endured transform into strength, the challenges into stepping stones, and the waiting into fulfillment. May God's favor surround you like a shield, guiding every decision, every step, and every thought. May opportunities appear at exactly the right time, and may you recognize them as confirmations of your alignment with divine purpose. May your spirit remain steadfast, your faith unwavering, and your heart open to the fullness of what has been prepared for you. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that what was hidden is now revealed. Step boldly into your calling. Shine your light, share your gifts, and embrace the destiny that has always been yours. The Creator has marked you, prepared you, and now calls you to rise. Repeat these affirmations daily, carry this blessing in your heart, and trust that the activation within you is unstoppable. Your moment has come. Your purpose is unfolding. Your destiny is being revealed. You are ready. You are protected. You are chosen.